I ain't gonna front. One thing I've been noticing is Cayenne Anthony. He really been playing like he about to get Rookie of the Year. I ain't gonna front. Do they do Rookie of the Year in college?
I think so.
I think so, right? Listen, my fault. It's been a minute since I tuned into college basketball, but Cayenne Anthony is playing for Syracuse, and he balling out for real.
Next year he's gonna be in the
That's
draft.
I was just
draft next year.
So I was gonna ask you, like, do you think Cayenne Anthony? Do you think he's about to follow in the footsteps as his pops? Do the 1 year and go straight to the league? Because right now it's.
I mean, I feel like if the opportunity presents itself, I feel like he's gonna take it.
Because he's already starting. He's starting already. He's not. It's not a game. I ain't gonna front. When it comes to, I feel like Melo. I feel like Melo did it right. He did it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cayenne, and the thing about Cayenne, he was outside. He played in all the tournaments in the city. Like, he wasn't like a closed-in kid. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Melo had him outside. He was outside really balling with the dogs. You understand what I'm saying? And now he's in college going crazy. I ain't gonna front. I think he might do the 1 year and go straight to the league, just like his pops. Especially if they win the championship this year. If they win the championship this year, I got a feeling Cayenne he entering the NBA draft.
Based on the way he's moving, if he continue to play like that and he goes into the NBA draft, I feel like he's gonna be probably one of the top picks.
No, right. So, but my question is, do you think they're gonna compare Bronny to Cayenne once Cayenne get there?
Regardless, they're gonna
do that, right? They're gonna do that, right?
Look at this. This is Bronny's second year. Cayenne gonna come in on Bronny's third year. You feel me? And they still gonna do the comparison.
At
the point where you got rookies, you got sophomores. At that point, he's not gonna be a rookie or sophomore. He's gonna be a full-fledged NBA player. Unlike Cayenne, who's gonna be a rookie.
A rookie.
You feel me? But they still
gonna do the compare. That's a fact. Just because of LeBron and Melo. That's a fact.
But hold on, I seen Bronny did his thing last night. He's doing his thing. He's growing into the person who he's being. He's growing into his own person.
No, that's a fact.
I love that.
That's a fact.
So shout out Cayenne and shout out Bronny. Shout out Melo, shout out Bron, man.
Facts. They did it right. I ain't gonna front. I mean, listen, I be trying to tell my son, like, but my son love the Knicks. I already know what y'all gonna say, the Knicks, but we from New York. You heard my son love the Knicks. But my son want to play golf. When I try to get my son to play basketball, he be like, no, Dad, I want to play golf. I don't know who he seen play golf, but the little motherfucker, he want to play golf. You understand? And you know, as fathers, you know, we gotta back him up. You know, go ahead, son.
Golf is a rich man's
right,
sport,
and that's why.
And
that's what I thought too. That's what I thought. I'm like, you know, we want to play golf. That's rich man. Yeah, Tiger Woods is a rich motherfucker. I say, you know what? Say that. We gonna play golf. You understand what I'm saying? But
definitely.
Nah, yeah, I be trying. I try to get my son into the basketball joint. He just like watching the Knicks. You understand what I'm saying? He don't really want to go play. He wants to play. He tell me all the time, Dad, I want to play golf. To this day, I never really seen him play golf or watch golf. But don't worry, we gonna get to the golf thing. You understand what I'm saying? But you think the Knicks gonna win this year?
Do I think the Knicks gonna win this year?
They looking good.
They look good. They could be top. I feel like they could be top 10. Top contenders.
Yo,
they could be contenders.
I ain't gonna
As for winning it, it's a different kind of energy when it comes to finals.
The thing I ain't gonna front though. Besides the game, I just love Madison Square Garden. Period. You know, because you just never know who you gonna see. Like, I don't think no other arena is like Madison Square Garden. Like, and then the Knicks being so hot these last year and this year, you don't know who you gonna run into at the damn Knicks game.
I ain't gonna lie though, like the Knicks, they doing good so far.
Good.
They got a great home reputation right now. But as for when they go on the road, it's not looking too good. So they need to work on that for sure.
And I ain't gonna front. Listen, MSG. Listen. 4 Wings and a Soda, we need some tickets. You understand what I'm saying? Because because we understand the Knicks ain't been too good these last years. So, ticket prices was like $30, $40 for a ticket. Now, tickets, even for the nosebleeds, is like $200, $300. Listen, we understand they a hot commodity this year. We understand.
I didn't know it was a concert.
Yeah, you feel me? We understand.
I didn't know that.
But we remember when they was like $30, $40 to go to a Knicks game. Now it's like $300. What's up? Like, just listen. MSG, if you watching this, Knicks, if y'all watching this, listen, 4 Wings and a Soda, we need some tickets to the game because we gonna be there. We gonna be there.
2-3 tickets, man.
That's all we need. Nothing much. You understand what I'm saying? Do you think this is LeBron last year?
No.
23. He's gonna end it at 23. You don't think that?
LeBron doesn't show. He's showing signs that he's getting older, and he's slowing down, but it's not stopped. It's not done. Like, he has so much to offer. Like, just the other day, he didn't play his first game till the other day.
Right, yeah, right.
And before that, they were saying Austin Reeves and some other people and Luka, had it on a lot along with other people. And there's like they don't know how LeBron is gonna fit in to the sequence. LeBron came in his first game, he had like 15 assists. Cause what? He knows how to fit in. What you talking about? That's LeBron.
What y'all think? 20. I think LeBron, this is his 23rd year, right?
If I say he got 2 more years.
This is year 23. He wears number 23.
I think he's gonna throw it up at 25.
I feel like, all right, because it's the two, right? If the Lakers win the championship, I feel like LeBron he's out of here. But even though I'm rooting for the Knicks to win the championship, I'm just saying if the Lakers do win the championship, I feel like LeBron he's done. He's like, all right, 23rd year. My number's 23. Nobody really played this long like me. I got a chip. That's what I'm saying. If he wins this year, I think he might.
When it comes to LeBron, I'm iffy right now because I'm watching what's going on. Like, I'm not sure if he's gonna be on the Lakers next year.
Steph Curry out his shoe deal.
Oh yeah,
He been wearing a bunch of feet heats. You understand what I'm saying? That's not Under Armour. You understand what I'm saying? And during his practice, he been wearing a bunch of Nikes. I seen him. You understand? He bringing the sneakers out now. I'm not under contract.
I heard a couple people reached out, a couple companies reached out.
So, Steph style right now. He doing his thing.
Steph the man.
He bringing out different feet pieces now. Now that he not under Armour, yeah, he getting lit with it. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna hold you.
It makes sense. But for the Knicks, I mean, they just need to tighten up, and probably they could be top contenders where they could win.
Yeah, Knicks tighten up, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, last year, y'all should have been. I mean, most of y'all was there. Some of y'all was there. Some of y'all wasn't. You understand? But you didn't even have to go inside the Garden last year. Outside of the Garden was fucking mayhem. You understand what I'm saying? I went up there a couple nights. You understand what I'm saying? It was fucking crazy. It was deadass like a concert out there. It was packed from wall to wall. They had the big screen TV out there so everybody outside could watch the game. And I swear, it was like the club. You couldn't even move. Like, that's why I said I don't know nowhere like Madison Square Garden where other teams do this, and it's that crazy. Just alone when the Knicks was in the playoffs last year, you couldn't even walk down certain avenues. It was so crazy. Like,
I'm gonna pop out there just.
We going out. Yeah, we going to the Knicks game.
Yeah.
Even if we don't get in, we gonna be outside.
Just for the outside.
We gonna be outside. You
I love being with the people, and then that kind of energy.
The word. Yeah. Ain't nothing like the New York energy, you heard? That's a fact. Knicks 2025 Knicks 2026 NBA champions, you heard?
Hopefully.
And if not, I think LeBron gonna take it and he retire. That's what I think. I think if Knicks don't take it, I think LeBron gonna take it and he gonna retire with the shit. That's what I think.
Does Lakers have it all though? That's the question.
Who you think gonna take it? OKC?
Who's stopping SGA?
Oh, I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say
Bro,
that.
I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of him. I'm not one of those big fans. I'm totally surprised how he won. I'm surprised like how we were surprised a couple of years ago that Denver won. Right. You know what I mean? Right. I'm surprised like how we were surprised a couple of years ago that Giannis won. Right. You know what I mean? So when I zoomed in on him, I understood that. Yo, who's stopping him? Yo, the other day, I bet.
He is a problem. I'm
going to show you something. I'm watching Mason Cam the other day. Shout out to Mason Cam. It is what it is. Talk with Flea. Shout out. They were saying something about, all right, they said that the NBA, what's that shit called? The All-Star Weekend. They're gonna do the game, the All-Star game. Is gonna be.
I did see they switching
it
up,
be,
right?
Yeah, they're gonna switch it up. It's gonna be during the day, and it's gonna be USA against the world. And on the world team, they got Jokic. I think they got Luka. They got SGA. They got Giannis. And they got somebody else. I forgot who. There's one more person. And on the USA team, they got KD. They got AD. They got LeBron. They got Steph. And one more person. I forgot one more person.
The All-Star year been boring these last couple years. They had to do something to switch it up.
They said the only significant person on the USA team that could hold down somebody on the world team is KD with Giannis. Because KD could shoot over Giannis. Giannis can't stop his three.
What they say, the world gonna win?
But they say the way it's looking, it's looking like the world gonna win.
Nah, that's fine. It sounds like All-Star Weekend gonna be lit this year.
Yeah.
It's been these couple years, but it feel like it's gonna be back up. I ain't gonna front. All-Star Weekend in the 90s, in the early 2000s.
Crazy. What?
In the 90s, in the early 2000s.
The hype behind the dunking contest.
The dunk contest.
Contest. The All-Star game.
Bruh.
There was so much hype behind it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I remember
niggas used to stay in that house for that All-Star Weekend.
What?
Used to be an event. Everybody come to the crib. It's been, that's why I said these few years it's been really lacking.
Bro.
I ain't gonna front though. When I do get when we get our money up, we going to All-Star Weekend. We're actually going. We're gonna go.
The interest,
we're gonna go.
Interest
Fuck
in
that.
All-Star,
You know what I'm saying?
the interest in All-Star Weekend, it started dying down.
Nah, facts,
almost,
yeah. It started dying down.
More than 10 years ago.
Nah,
I remember 10 years ago being in the clip All-Star Weekend.
All-Star Weekend.
I don't feel the energy
you
used to. You feel me?
All-Star Weekend used to be the shit.
When I was young, I used to go to church. You feel me? And then when All-Star Weekend come, I used to skip out of church to watch that. Bro. Like, I'm not going to church this weekend. I'm staying home. Dunk contest all day.
Where All-Star Weekend was an event. That's a fact. All weekend. Friday night, you go to the rookie game and all types of...
I don't think nobody missing church for All-Star Weekend right now.
Nah, man.
For real. Because it's not interesting.
Nah, your All-Star Weekend got to bring that. They got to bring that vibe back.
I think the last time it was that big was when Nate Robinson was in it.
Yeah, he killed
You feel me?
Dunk contest.
Yeah. Short man winning that. But I seen a couple of people over the year jump over people, but that's becoming a That's becoming a thing. Oh, I'm gonna take it this year. Who you gonna jump over there?
Yeah, that's a fact. Dunk contest been real shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
So yeah, they doing it different this year. We're gonna see how it.
Yeah, we're gonna see All-Star Game 2026.
February.
Should be a show. You heard?
Sure.
What a day it's been, man. What a motherfucking day it's been. Listen, all my entrepreneurs, never stop your fucking grind. But Biggs had something he wanted to say. What was it? Was no?
I said that I seen in recent reports that there's no kind of hip hop in the top 40 Billboard, and I'm like, it's crazy, but at the same time, I feel like hip hop did it to itself.
Yeah, I feel like it's no real, and I think I heard Bow Wow say this recently. There's no you feel me? They put in time, work, effort into their music back in the day. That's why Bow Wow and them is still on tour to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like timeless music. Now I feel like it's not really no timeless music.
Here's what I feel happened. I feel like the person that was putting timeless music out, they fought him out, and now he's not doing it as much, and now y'all looking stupid because everybody's not doing it like him. And the person I'm talking about is Drake. Y'all ran with this "Not Like Us" campaign and ran something into his feelings to the point where he's like, you know what? All right, yeah, we got Luther up there, we got a couple other songs up there, but I bet after a certain time, ain't shit gonna be up there. So said, so done. Drake was doing it for hip hop for the last 8 to 10 years.
So you feel like that whole Kendrick versus Drake, you was with Drake?
That whole Kendrick and Drake, all right, I'm gonna break it down to you in a certain way. I wasn't for the Kendrick and Drake beef because I felt like Meek exposed that 10 years ago. Y'all late.
Okay. Wait.
Y'all were late.
But
and Meek put it out there and y'all still accepted it. So what you quarreling about it for now? That was my thing.
I mean, I feel like Meek ain't say everything Kendrick said though.
All right, you see what Kendrick did? Kendrick, you know how you in school and niggas roast you? Right. Kendrick roast you. Meek just came with the truth, and it's up to you to do what you want with it. Kendrick was joking on that, oh, you a pedophile, you do this, you do that, you fit, you culture vocal.
But also Kendrick, like, he can really rap. I mean,
yeah, understand that. Yes, but is Kendrick holding up the top 40? Who's holding up top 40 for the last 10 years?
That was Drake.
All right,
that was Drake.
So like I said, what y'all do? Y'all jumped on this campaign for the man that's been holding up hip hop. Well, Meek already said it 10 years ago. If you didn't use it for then, I don't want to hear about it now. It's all like repeat to my ears already. I wasn't for it. I respect Kendrick for his pen. I respect him for who he is. But I wasn't for this. So when everybody said not like us and they pushed him out, he had the right to say, let me see what's going to happen now. Top 40. Next week you're going to hear, oh, hip-hop is not in the top 50. Then 2 months later you're going to hear, oh, hip-hop is not in the top 100. Then you're going to hear, oh, there's
that would be crazy.
Then you're going to hear hip-hop is not in the top 200 albums. Bro, it's for a matter of time. All these other artists are great. You know what I mean? They may not be my personal preference, but all of them are doing their thing. They held up their category to a certain amount of years, but you are not on a certain level to where everybody listening to you.
So you wasn't. So it's safe to say you wasn't feeling Kendrick's halftime show.
I was
Super Bowl last year.
At that point, I was just down to see what happens.
Okay. I think
I sided in the Meek and Drake beef. I didn't side in the Drake and Kendrick.
Okay.
I just wasn't with the campaign.
I feel like Kendrick.
Because I knew Kendrick was going to hold it. I knew, although the great artist that Kendrick is, he was going to hold down the charts like how Drake is. I know that. And if you knock him down, hip-hop is going to feel it. So said, so done. They're complaining already. They're not in the top 40. Yo, there's a top 100. There's a top 200 that you got to defend.
Right.
You could lose that status too with the rate that y'all going.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Is hip-hop dying? Nah, I can't even say that. Hip-hop ain't fucking dying.
It's not dying.
What the
we
fuck
gotta
is
do better.
going on? Yeah, we got to do better, though. We got to do better.
Y'all pushed out Drake. Y'all better come with something better. Yeah. Shout out to Meek. Dropped a hot project. Shout out to G Herbo. Dropped a hot project.
Sir.
Shout out to Wale. Dropped a hot project. These are good. These are music with substance I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
These are substances. Just like the Kendrick. Kendrick was substance as well. But it didn't last because now we're talking about the top 40.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody that's putting
I ain't gonna front. My favorite female rapper, I ain't even gonna hold you, like, straight out of Southside is, I ain't even gonna lie, it's Kaya Baby. One thing about it, like,
been putting in.
I feel like Kaya Baby should have been, like, when we was little kids. I'm like, nah, she's about to be signed. Like, 16 years old, running through Southside. I'm like, nah, Kaya Baby about to be signed. Like, I ain't gonna front. When it comes to spitting bars, bro, I'm not even gonna say like, cause she rap with the guys the best of them.
Look, I'm gonna show you something. So Kaya Baby, she's great.
She's great. She is
but
great.
I feel like with her situation, being a DJ and singing from my point of view.
Oh yeah, you do be in these clubs.
From my point of view, she got bangers, but it's politics behind the thing.
Right. Okay.
And the way I say politics is because if you look at all the females that pop in the recent 5 to 10 years, what they all doing? They exposing body parts, singing strip.
Yeah, she don't do that.
She don't do that.
She hit you with straight bars.
Exactly.
Straight bars.
And it's not everybody in that lane getting pushed to the forefront. Look at Rhapsody. Look how long she had.
Right. Rhapsody.
You feel me?
Right.
She had to put in that work, and then she got noticed. She got what's the other one? Tierra Whack.
Whack.
Yeah, another one. You know what I mean? They had to get highlighted a certain way for them to be respected and noted. I feel like she didn't get that notoriety yet. Yeah, she got 50 to co-sign her, but 50's not in the music as much as he is in the TV.
Right.
You feel me? So he holds the weight, but it's just not checked for as much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Kaya Baby, man.
Yeah. So
if y'all don't know what y'all should fucking know her, but do your motherfucking
research,
Googles, man. Do your research and all that. One of the illest spinners, man. One of the illest spinners. Shout out to Kaya Baby. Keep dropping that fire. Straight out of Southside, you heard.
And listen, if you ever want to know something about somebody, my best advice to you is Google them. Because the introduction that AI and Google teamed up to give certain people and platforms, it'll definitely fill you in on what you need to know. That's why when people say, yo, Biggs, what's your handle? Where we can find you at? I just say Google me because introduction,
that's his favorite line.
Introduction will make you up to par on what I got going on.
Say that.
You know what I mean? It'll show you all the links right under it. It explains what it's about. So, shout out Kaya, baby. Your music is fire. You just need a fire engine behind you. You know what I mean? Tiara, Wack, and Rap State, they got other people calling their names.
Right.
You need some higher ups in the business calling your name.
Fire.
You know what I mean? That's where I leave that one.
Fire. I ain't gonna front. Cause I forgot since we in the movie theater and all that, right?
Talk to me.
The 3 Fridays. The 3 Fridays. Which is the best Friday to you? What is it? Friday after next, and next Friday, right? Yeah, no, Friday, next Friday after next.
I hear Friday. It'd have to be the original one.
The original Friday. I ain't gonna front. That is an iconic movie. I could watch Friday any day. Still. And I've been watching that movie I think I know word for word the original Friday. I'm not gonna lie. That is I think that's like a must see. Like if you're in the culture, I feel like it's certain movies you must see. Like if you're in the culture, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like when
Friday's definitely one.
Right. I feel like when I ask certain people, have they seen certain movies, and they say no, I ain't gonna front. I'm judging you a little bit. If you ain't seen certain movies in this culture that you just need to see, you know what I'm saying? Friday is one of them. And I recently heard Mike Epps talking about it's gonna be a last Friday, and he said him and Ice Cube was writing that shit. I seen a recent interview with Mike Epps. He said him and Ice Cube was writing that shit the other day, and he said out of his mouth, he said this might be the best Friday. I don't know about that, but I'll bet the best Friday. I feel like it's the first Friday, but Mike Epps said this last Friday that's about to come out is gonna be the best Friday.
2 things. Friday is very impactful. It's so impactful to the point where if you look how long next Friday came and Friday after next, you'll see that between Friday and next Friday, there was a long gap because Friday was that impactful.
Right, that's a fact.
Between next Friday and Friday after next, there was a smaller gap because, you know what I mean, it was in that times where, you know what I mean, we need 2, 3 shits, you feel me? But Friday, the first one is that.
All they had to do was give Big Worm his $200, man.
You know what I mean?
Why Smokey ain't give Big Worm his $200? You heard?
That alone says it's a classic movie. And you said something as well. I touched on this recently. I need to be with a female that when I say certain things, you catch on.
You gotta be in the culture, man.
Definitely. You gotta be tapped in with the culture. Like, when I get out the bathroom, I say I'm going there for 35, 45 minutes. You must know what I'm talking about.
Right. That's a
fact. You should laugh because you know where I got
That's
it from.
a fact. When I say Renum spoons.
Exactly.
When I say Renum spoons, if you don't say Martin, you don't say Cole, if you just be like, what's Renum spoons, you heard? Real talk, Renum spoons, nigga.
I'm a type to, on a Friday when I'm off, I'm like, I ain't got no work. You feel me? You know the rest. You feel me? That's you gotta pick up on stuff like that.
Talk.
Even with the shotters, if I come and say, yo, take the what and left the what,
take
you
the
must
what
know
and
what
leave
I'm talking
the what?
about.
Take the what? Nah, fact.
Me?
That's a fact. Iconic movie lines. You just must know. You just must know if you in the culture.
Yeah, you gotta know these things. And if you don't pick up on it, that might not be it.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But this is 4 Wings and a Soda.
This is 4 Wings and a Soda, man. Episode
4.
This episode 4, man.
4.
Listen, we building out here, you heard? This episode 4.
We in the theater.
You heard? In the theater, you heard? We fucking building out here, you heard? And shout out to everybody that, you feel me, that will be here very soon, you heard? Cause we got a lot planned for y'all, you heard?
The energy is so crazy in here, the fucking shit be going on and off. The shit be falling.
We got a lot planned for y'all, man. A lot planned. Right. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the entrepreneurs. Shout out to my young entrepreneurs, my young go-getters. Shout out to my go-getters, period. Never stop your grind. And you cannot cheat the grind. I don't give a fuck what social media say. You cannot cheat the grind. It's just a fucking natural order of life. It's just a natural way of thing of life of how shit's supposed to go. You can't fuck that up. You understand what I'm saying? You can't go against that. You understand what I'm saying? You can't cheat the fucking grind. Put in the work, man. Never stop your grind, man. It's 4 Wings and a Soda, man.
We out of here.